Hi, I'm Bugsy and I'm a recovering addict. I'm going to be reading just for today, November 24th, 2024, Gratefully Recovering, page 342, basic text, page 102. We entertained the thought that staying clean was not paying off, and the old thinking stirred up self-pity, resentment, and anger. There are days when some of us wallow in self-pity. It's easy to do. We may have expectations about how our lives should be in recovery, expectations that aren't always met. Maybe we've tried unsuccessfully to control someone, or we think our circumstances should be different. Perhaps we've compared ourselves with other recovering addicts and found ourselves lacking. The more we try to make our life conform to our expectations, the more uncomfortable we feel. Self-pity can arise from living in our expectations instead of in the world as it actually is. When the world doesn't measure up to our expectations, it's often the expectations that need adjusting, not the world. We can start by comparing our lives today with the way they used to be, developing gratitude for our recovery. We can extend this exercise in gratitude by counting the good things in our lives, becoming thankful that the world does not conform to our expectations, but exceeds them. And if we continue working the 12 steps, further cultivating gratitude and acceptance, what we can expect in the future is more growth, more happiness, and more peace of mind. We've been given much in recovery. Staying clean has paid off. Acceptance of our lives, just for today, frees us from our self-pity. Just for today, I will accept my life gratefully, just as it is. Just like I said yesterday, the only person you should be comparing yourself to is the person who you were yesterday. And the only person that you want to be better than is the person you were today for tomorrow. Yeah. And I think that it's really important for us to have a gratitude towards our recovery because we're doing something that not everybody in addiction can do. Not everybody gets the chance or the strength to find themselves in sobriety, to find themselves in recovery. And it's really important that even though once we got sober, we didn't become millionaires and we didn't get everything that we've ever wished for, we're still grateful that we have the chance to even try. We're grateful that maybe I don't have a high-paying job, but I have a job. Maybe my house isn't in the hills, but it's a home and it's mine. Maybe my car isn't $100,000, but you know what? It gets me places. And these are things that most of us probably never got to say during our addiction. And maybe even a lot of us were able to say, I had it during my addiction, but it was one of the things I've lost. So not only did you find yourself in your recovery, but you found a new life. And you found a path that's going to lead you to greatness. Maybe your name won't go down in history, but your name's going to be spoken of with love and compassion and support and happiness. I used to think if I die during my addiction, I told people, even my ex and his sister, I was like, you know what, if I die, don't let them do an autopsy. Don't let them do a toxicology on me because I don't want it written down on a piece of paper that Bugsy died and in her toxicology she was high as shit. Off shit. I didn't want that. And I figured, if I die, just, throw me in the ocean or something, get rid of me. Nobody's going to show up. And now today, and I know it's kind of a morbid thought, but, time's ticking. And I'm glad we're in recovery to be able to enjoy that time. But now I'm thinking that when I leave this earth, people are going to miss me. People are going to notice that I'm not here. When I was in my addiction, people probably had a 50-50 thought of, well, she's either high off her ass on the streets or she's dead. So, I really don't know. But now people can see me because I'm living my life the way I want to, but in a very healthy and happy way. I am grateful for the days that I get to wake up, even the days that are not so great. And you guys know that I went through a little bit of a stumble not too long ago in life, not in recovery or addiction, but I was able to handle the heartaches that life threw at me, the curveballs, that came from out left field. Like where did that come from? I was able to handle it in a sober manner, in a mature manner, in a responsible manner. My immediate thought when life started to crumble around me again wasn't, I need to get high to focus. I need to get high to handle this. It was, okay, what do I do next so that our life can get back on track? My immediate thought was not to derail my entire life and everyone around me, all their lives. And we should all just be grateful for what we have and not keep thinking that, well, they have that, I want it. There's nothing wrong with looking at what somebody else has, and I hear it a lot in the meetings. If you see somebody here that has what you have, you sit next to them. You ask them, how did you do it? How did you get it? And then do it yourself. You don't want to take anything that somebody else has earned, but you can sure look up to them and admire the effort that they put in and learn your own way to put that same effort in to get the things that you want. Don't covet what other people have earned. Don't covet what other people have learned along the way. Ask questions. And don't sit there thinking, well, I want that and I only have this. Meh. Think, I want that. But I have this now. I'm grateful for it. But I'm going to work for that. That's what I want. And I'm going to respect what I have now. I hope any of that made sense. But be grateful for your recovery because you're one of the few. And I hope everyone's doing well out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.